Everybody, welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Um, I don't do crafty things very often, so um, maybe that'll change. I don't know. Certain times of the year it does change. So I have some items here. Let's kind of go through. Scissors, score tape, um, a scoreboard, a rounder, a punch. I have several of these little Christmas bags. These little Christmas bags and some papers. We are going to make a item to be able to put into our December daily, which I thought would be fun. So, first off, what we're going to do is figure out how we're going to attach it. So I want this to be a tuck spot. It's not going to be a big tuck spot. And this is a picture. Then we have this, it's the regular bag, and we want to be able to put something in the bag. So what we're going to do first off is put some score tape on here. Mr. Boots is going to try to help. So we are going to put some score tape on each side here. Just like that. So we can make our pocket. And this is just going to be kind of like a loaded envelope. It's going to be very, very similar. Now we're going to fold this back up onto itself, and then we have a little tuck spot right here. I'm not cutting the strings off because I'm not sure if I want to, and you don't really need to cut them. They just you just put this through it, and it'll make it really good. Now this makes it so there's enough room in here. You can add all kinds of stuff, right? And I really didn't want to attach it to any one page. See, this isn't going to stay. I'm going to have to really glue that down. Okay. So I made this, no, oops, no, dude. I made this little pocket page right here. So we're going to make another little pocket page to be able to put inside here. So what we're going to do is make a little hinge per se right here. I figured I'd do the snowman one. So we've got some red paper right here. And we are going to we need it to stick out so that we can hook it in here. So I'm just going to cut maybe an inch, about an inch. I say an inch, just an inch. And we are going to put it, it's not the same color red as this, but we are going to put it to where it will stick out like that, right? Because I don't want to put holes in the bag itself. I want to be able to I want it to be able to be a extra piece to put into here so we can use it for tuck spots and stuff, I have a tendency to overload my December dailies. And I don't know if that'll happen this year, but it might. But I'm thinking this red does not match. So I'm not going to use this red. So maybe we'll use the green, because there's green in there. And we want it to be fairly thick. So maybe we'll just fold this in half, like so. And kind of stick it in there. And then we can, it'll be hooked in here, and then you have a writing spot or what have you. And you can still open the bag to use it, and we're going to make a tag to put in there. So I actually think that one, we want it to, I'm going to stick it on there, and I want it to be able to open, which it will once I glue that down to the inside. And make it, I'm just kind of playing here, because I don't want it to be that wide. I want it to be able to fit inside the book. Okay. Now I could do it so it works on all 3 items, or I could cut it off so it only goes on 2 things. Just let it work on one. So we can double this up so it's going to be secure, and then hook it in here. So it's I'm going to cut some of it down. I don't want it to be too big. Just like a little, there we go. Just like a little, that's cute. Okay, so we just have to glue it in there, glue it shut, glue it in there, and then this we'll punch a hole. Let's punch a hole. In it. Need a hole punch, which is right here. And we're going to make it a little bit bigger so it will have no problem turning. So we get it in here, it'll turn no problem. Okay, so now let's glue it together. Let's move the book. You're in the way there, kitty kitty. You are in the way, kitty kitty. You are in the way, kitty kitty. Okay. Let's take this one together because we don't need it open. So we'll do that first. And just close it. No, don't eat the paper. There's our little hinge, and now we are going to glue it down. Let's do it on one side. And do this. I'm just winging it, guys. I'm just figuring out what I got and using what I got and go from there. Okay, that is hooked on. And we can still open the bag to open the bag. And it's not going to get glued down anyway, so you can see it on both sides. We're going to leave this string on just because if you can write something right here if you want, and we can use it to decorate with. But for now, we're just going to move it there. And we're going to make a card to go inside here. A big one. Let's see. We need, we'll go back to this in a minute. No, quit being a poop. Quit being a poop. So we want it as big as the bag so we can use it, but we need it to stick out, you know? So the back of the bag, it's going to go all the way down, and the front of the bag, it's only going to go so far. And so I've got more papers here. This would be cute, the joy, and it kind of goes with the book too. We can make, what? You can't have it, baby. And it's got lines on the other side. This would be kind of cute. How wide is this bag? We need to put something right here. I really should get my December tray out. So let me go get that. We're back. Got the tray, got the goods. We're not going to use the trees, so we'll move those out of the way. We have some ephemera here that we could put on there. We got snowflakes, which would be a good one to cover that up. Oh, that needs to go in a baggie. We got a little, that's not big enough. We got some more, I got a bunch of little doodads in here. I got some ephemera stuff. I got doggy, Christmas doggies. I'm trying to find something kind of cute. Ho ho. Okay. Don't want to use that. We got some cute little cards here. What about a saying? There we go. How about a saying? What else do we got? Cookie Company. That can go on there. That's cute. What's this one? Candy Cane Christmas. Joy and Love. That's kind of cute. What's this one? Official Cookie Baking Crew. We have a Christmas tree. We have Baking Spirits Bright. We have, that one's not going to cover it. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. That's cute. I think we found it. I think we found it. The rest of them are like hot cocoa, stuff like that. So I think we have found it. So we'll put this back in. That back in. I've got a bunch of stuff in here too. Like I got some clips. I got some wooden snowflakes. I got all kinds of stuff on here. But I think we're going to use it. We're going to put that on here because we need to cover that up. So let's cover that up. So cute. Let's add a little red highlight to it. Put that on. There we go. There's our little thing. And you can put stuff inside here. You know, you can put you can actually, you don't even have to put this on there, just make a loaded bag, which is way fun. You put all kinds of stuff in it. Okay, so now we need to make the card. I'm gonna have to figure out how wide this is. Let's see if we can figure it out. 4 inches. So let's find a pretty, see, this has that on the back side, that has ho ho ho, that has nothing. So we can cut this to fit. And I always have to use this thing backwards. So we want it 4 inches. Okay, so let's cut that. So this should be 4 inches, which it is. Four inches. And I don't quite want it that tall, but we can, and we're going to cut off to make it a tag. So let's move this up there. I'm done poking myself in the face. Let's make a big tag. I never do this very well, so let's see. Cut that one, and then you turn it over to the other side and cut. There we go. There's our tag. And it's so cute, and you can dress up this tag or whatever. We're gonna put a thing in it. Let's put a smaller hole in it. And it says Merry Christmas on the top. I'll put a little hole in there. And I do believe that I have, I don't know if it's in here. I have, we got little brads. I love these. Let's see. Let's use a red one. Let's open this up. I was going to make just a hole and put some, I can make a thing to have, it's a hole, but it's secured, you know. And I don't know where my Christmas ones are. So in the meantime, we will just do this because we can undo it at any time. We will just put the brad in there so it looks cute. And you can actually add stuff around this if you want. So we'll just put the brad on. Because then if we use it like this, we'll have to cover the back of that. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. So there we go, there's a tag. You can make a couple of different tags so they're different sizes, which is probably what we are going to do. We need to make this even. I will make it even. Oops. And we will cut this one. It's not really all that even, but we can make it even. We can do it on the other side. How did we do that? Okay, cut this over this way. That's better. And we can add another tag so it's there. And then these can be journaling spots, and you know, you can decorate it up the way you want. You can add more ephemera on here, or a little ornament or whatever. And we can add, what else should we, how about, I still like this one. Why don't we do this? Do a skinny one. Just like that. And we'll do another one just like that, so there's a couple in there, right? And we still have a spot here to put a little something in the front. Maybe we can do a little one. Why don't we do a little one? Let's cut this like that, so it'll be a little one in here. Okay, a little one. I mean, the string is kind of in the way, but you can move it aside. You can do a couple of these little ones in the front. We've got two pieces here, so why don't we just do two. There. I mean, the snowman gets covered up. I mean, you can cover him up a little bit, but you can always put these in here, you know. So there is our kind of loaded envelope, and you can make like all kinds of stuff to put in here, like a ton of stuff. I've made the loaded envelopes before. I actually have not made a Christmas one and kept it. I made it out of a paper bag instead of a little bag like this. I've used a lunch bag and made it like that. So I think this is good for now. That you can decorate it all you want. Let's put it, it's got a bunch of different places where we can write our stuff in. I'm gonna have to hot glue that, I think. So we have this insert and this insert. So we're gonna put this in here. And then here is our little bag. It's kind of loose, you know. That's why it's usually probably better if you had it on two things, then it won't flop. It won't flop around. And I can change that if I want, but I don't think I want to. It's cute. So you have plenty of room in here to put things. Say you go to the movies or something, if, you know, just memorabilia, you know, a card from somebody or whatever. And if you don't want to use the pocket, you don't have to. If you just want it to have the little snowman showing, you can do that. but I'm gonna put those in there. So there is our Christmas in July craft. Is a little loaded bag, and you can load it up with all kinds of stuff. You can make all kinds of stuff, put it in here. You can make a little rosette with a straw, hang that out. You can do a little booklet you can put in here, all kinds of stuff. Like if anything like me, I like my stuff bulky. So you can actually make a little photo book. It'll have to be like a 2x3 size to fit in here. But you can make a little booklet and put that in there with, say you're having a Christmas party and those are the Christmas party pictures, and you can put that in there, you know. So it's just extra spot to put stuff. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you again soon.